welcome to the shop, and let's just get on to it. So this is it, guys. Unopened box of ball quilted crystal jelly jars. On the back here it says 1998, so we're gonna assume that it's right in that date somewhere. These I got in an estate sale with a few other little odds and ends, and had no idea that it wasn't opened yet until I got it home and took a look at it, and I was like, well, heck, we gotta video that and show the world. So here we are. We are in a workshop. I usually do tools, build things, make a lot of dirt and mess. So to open a box like this, try not to damage it because it's in pristine condition for being 30 years old. We're gonna start with a little putty knife and maybe a razor knife. And we'll see if we can ease this thing open without too much craziness. You know, it's got old-timey glue here, and I just want to get in here and cut that glue a little bit. Squeeze in here. See if I can do it without just, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes, the first look. Looky there. I see plastic. We're going to go ahead and ease this side open. Don't even need the razor knife. You don't find these every day, so why not be a little careful? All right, there we go. Just as it was packed darn near 30 years ago. Right on top, got a package of lids and flat seals still in their package. Let's see if it does have a date on here. Alright, so now our date went up to the year 2000 on this. And there is a .com, so we're a little bit newer than 1998, but still old. So there's how they would have come, flat. It's got some instructions on how to do your canning right there with you. Got some jar labels, some nice little fruit. Look at that. Yep, right there on top. Let's see if there's a date on these. See if we're still in the 2000. We're still about 25 years old. So there it is. We got those labels, and then right there, 12 brand new 25-year-old jars. Look at that. Just as they were when they were packed. Little quilted pattern, as said on the box. Quilted jelly jars. There you go. Pretty typical what you see. These aren't rare by any means, but I think it's a little bit more rare to find an unopened box. Someone bought these with some great intentions, but never did anything with it. Story of my life. So you got 12 jars, none of them broke or chipped. I will use these. I'm not just going to put this box on the shelf. That's it. Unopened box. That's it. Really, that's all that's in there. They made it all these years. Got the labels. I bet they'll still work. I'll use them. I'm not scared. We'll use the labels. We'll use the lids. They're still sealed, clean as can be. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There you go. If you're into canning and stuff, you've probably bought plenty of jars if you're serious at garage sales, estate sales. They like, some people charge a pretty good penny for jars still. You might as well get them new, but you don't see them unopened very often. Not for what I paid, which was basically nothing. So there we go. Unopened for all this time until I got my little hands on it. And we got to open stuff here. That's what we do. So there we go. Boom. Chief. Hey, Chief. What'd you think about that unboxing? Yeah, he's never impressed. Alright, so you just watched me open that pack. I do have a little special extra here that came from the same place. This is another case of jars that has been opened. But look at that, you can just tell by looking. Got a little bit more age to these boys, don't they? Right here on the top, even has a price tag. $5.29. $5.29. So these, they're missing, let's see, we're missing 4 jars here. But basically same thing. Same exact jar. A little bit older, if you compare them. It's got a nice little decorative lid. And on the bottom, can you see that? I don't know if you can read that or not. It says Quilted Crystal Ball. From what I can tell from these, by also looking, these are from the mid-80s. Mid-1980s. This is a pack of old labels that I don't think they're going to stick. On the back of the labels has directions on how to can. These came with the rings and the flats separate. On the back of this box, right there, probably can't read that, but I'll read it to you. Is you can order your 31st edition Ball Blue Book now. I don't know what edition we're on these days, but there's the little label on the back here. You cut out and put your name and address, and you send $2.50, which includes postage and handling to get them to send you back your jar, your ball canning book. So in this, we have a extra, look at that oldie right there, a little extra set of flat dome lids, 12 of them. Looks like we got, let's see how many we got in here. These are a little bit different, more generic. And we got 3, 6, 9 in there. Oh, 10. Oh, that's one of the originals. It's got the fruit. And then we have some rings in here. Looks like we got about 5. There's a couple more flats in there too. Yeah. So these didn't come flat packed like the other ones you saw. These are a little bit older. And you can just tell by the age, but those came separate box. I just threw all those in there. Let's put them back in their box. And somebody had to really dish out the pennies for this. This little box of dome lids was 63 cents back in the day. Don't we wish? Don't we wish? And then I thought really neat on the back of the labels here. On the bottom it says you can send off for 14 additional labels. You send 50 cents and 1 ball dome lid package front, which would be this front right here. You send it to this address. 50 cents plus stamp. What was the stamp back in 1985? 25 cents or less? 23, 22? I don't know. Look it up. But anyway, yeah, I already looked it up because I thought it would be cool to send off, you know, throw a couple of quarters in a envelope with this box lid and see what happened. But I looked up the address. It's not going nowhere. I'm gonna keep my quarters. So anyway, yeah, that was another estate sale find. These are not all the same. Let's see, we have 6, 7, and then we got one that's pretty old also, but it's a little different. It's got the fruit pattern on it and measurements, and says ball. And for you hardcore ball jar collectors, you can look at the label and or the way it's written and see the age. I got it on a piece of paper at home. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I did see the date on here somewhere. This is where I got 1985. So that's another oldie right there. Look at that. Just that box is cool. If you like that stuff, if you're into canning, if you're into unboxing, if you're into woodworking, give me a like. If you like this video, it's kind of interesting, a little different, off the wall. I'm going to get back on YouTube and make you up some more videos, but I just wanted to share this with you. Didn't want to have all the fun by myself. Thanks for tuning in. Come back, check back with me, and we'll see what comes up next.